Hi guys, welcome to the first ever haunted Scouse with myself and Chris. We're here in Calderstones Park this evening. We've just had a little walk around and it is very dark, very eerie. Chris has just been telling me some stories about it. He did a live here the other day. That's also on the channel if you want to have a little look at that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting started. Just myself and Chris, but we've also got somebody else here today who Chris will now introduce you to.
Yep, so I'm stood behind the camera, so what I'll do, I'll turn the camera around, we'll introduce you to our guest. Hang on, something wrong here. There she is. Okay,
Hi.
ladies and gentlemen, go on, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nicki. I'm Chris's sister, and I just hope to see some ghosts.
So as you can see guys, my sister is a wheelchair user, and the reason that we wanted to show you that is to show that anybody can ghost hunt, because all you need is a bit of courage, the ability to scream, and basically that's it, a camera pointed at you while you are screaming. So this is one of the few times that you're going to see Nicki with a kind of smile on her face, because we're going to head off now. So yeah, so how you feeling, Nick?
A bit nervous now.
Yeah, we've had a little walk around in the dark, so yeah, so I'm not surprised she's feeling a bit nervous. Flip this round. So hi guys, so yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to head off now. We are in Calderstones Park in Liverpool, and we are going to record our first night of Haunted Scouse. So special guest for the first hour, and then we'll let Nicki go and get in the warm. So let's go and get started and let's see what we can find.
The thing is as well that you'll notice is Chris can't run away tonight like he usually does, because if he leaves his sister...
Special guest camera person as well tonight, Adam.
He's trying to take my job. Haunted Scouse, haunted Scouse. Dearie me, it's dark. Just coming up to the Allerton Oak now. It's really eerie. This tree has been here since 1066. It's before Hastings. As you can see, it's propped up quite a lot. It's very old. Stop because I'm already hearing noises. Hello?
Oh.
Things like to get out the out.
How are you feeling?
I feel a bit, my heart's racing a bit now. Oh, I suppose that's a good thing.
When you leave here, you'll feel like $1 million, honestly, once your first one's out of the way. But you'll also be massively relieved, and you probably won't want to come back again. But since this guy here, look at him, he looks like he knows what he's doing here as well. So do you believe in the paranormal, Nick?
I do.
Yeah? Have you had any experiences yourself?
I'm not sure. Possibly at my granddad's funeral. So, but it's not been proven.
Yeah.
Four of us seen what we think was a spirit of someone who we were told was in hospital, and we weren't sure whether they'd died a couple of days later. But we've never thought to, act upon it.
Mm-hmm. Just as you were talking then, I heard quite a lot of noise behind you. I don't know if you heard that, Chris.
Yeah, I was hearing the same thing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Chris here behind the camera. I can relate to that story. I wonder where it'd gone now, but you know about Tucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tucker, which I'll just swoop in for a sec. In fact, we've got that one. We'll do two angles on this. So Tucker, basically, fantastic club called St Cyril's Club on Naylor's Field, where my dad and my granddad lived. And Tucker, old style club. You went in, you paid them your 20p, your 50p, whatever, and in you went. That was great bloke to have a pint with as well. And the day of my granddad's funeral, as we're all walking in the church, so many of us in the family swore we saw him standing at the corner of a pub that was once there called the Zodiac, in his leather jacket and his pants, looking all smart. Wondered why he was stood there, because on that particular day he should have been there with us, but he was actually in hospital. He wasn't too good, but he was very close, really close with my granddad, so we found it unusual why he kept out the way. So when we talked about it afterwards and found out he was actually in hospital, well, as Nicki's just said, that's an experience which a lot of us shared. So that was a creepy experience. So what we're going to do, guys, we'll start with the spirit box session, and we've actually got two different spirit boxes to use tonight. So we're going to use a new one, which is the S box. So we will get this set up, and then you might hear some fireworks going off. You know, everybody's got the same kind of thing going on at the moment. So you can see, brand new, called the S box. So let's start a sweep. Get a bit of volume. Is there anyone here with us now? If there is, can you tell us your name? This is a brand new piece of kit, so what I'll explain is happening here is that we're scanning through the radio frequencies. Unlike the SB7 device, what the S-Box does is it pauses. Some of these voices that you can hear, it stays on the frequency because it was built by paranormal investigators for paranormal investigators. So although you can hear radio frequencies, that's what you need for the energy of the spirit voice to come through. So this one actually pauses on frequency when there's a voice coming through, so we'll be able to hear back more. We might not catch anything while we're here, but if you hear anything on the episode, leave it in the comments below, please, because sometimes we miss stuff, we mishear stuff. So, do you want to ask some questions? now that was clear. Hello. Ooh, now that was clear. Hello. Ooh, now that was clear. Hello. Ooh, now that was clear. That is the same voice I heard when we were walking round. I swear to God, that is the same voice. Oh. Just lower the sound a little bit. I'll turn this off a sec, guys, because just to explain, because Nicki won't know this and we didn't have a camera run. Myself and Adam had to walk around the area before we started filming tonight. And just down this path, me and Adam were walking down the other way, this path, and I actually turned around to Adam. We had no cameras running, we just had our torches, and I actually turned around to Adam and said, sorry, did you say something then? And he said he didn't. And what I heard was, hello. And what we just heard through that then was the exact same, that was the exact same voice. And obviously, I don't actually know what to say to this. Because there's stories relating to this tree of fairies and pixies, and knowing Nicki as well as I do, I know that she actually does, you believe in all that. It's always been an interest of you. She's actually got a tattoo of Tinkerbell on her shoulder. So, what we're going to do is we're going to offer something up to it's just a couple of sweets. We're going to offer them up to the fairies and the pixies because they like shiny things, shiny wrappers, and they like sweet things. So that is the purpose of offering it up. So what I've got, I should have 3, which is 1 each. So I'll pass 1 to you, Nick. Adam, you don't get away with this one, mate. So here's your sweetie, it's not to eat.
Very much. Oh.
And I've got 1 myself. So what we'll do, we'll actually make our offerings to the front here. And we know pixies and fairies, they're not nasty spirits. They're not going to harm us. They like a bit of fun. So if anything, we make the offering with the invitation of I'll turn you around, Nicki. So with the invitation that if there are any fairies, if there are any pixies, and you are linked to the oak, we make these offerings to you. And come on, Adam, you've got to throw yours in as well, mate. Adam will add his. So you can see that we've placed the sweets there. That is an offering, that's our offering to you, to the fairy folk, to the pixies. Even if there's imps, we know you basically, you just like to have fun. There's nothing malevolent about you, so we do invite you to join us, and I'm sure you will have fun if you join us. So, but what we will ask you to do is just, for the next couple of minutes, we're going to leave you with Nicki, because that's why she's here. And what we want you to do is just ask, once we're literally 20 yards down here, okay? So, for anybody watching, we're not... Sorry. I can bleep that. Oh, the light came through there then.
I know, that's down there. I know it sounds stupid, because we're looking at fairies and imps and stuff. Do you want to say, like, do you want to come out and play? Because that's...
Yes.
That type of
what I will do, I'll give you that torch. Just in case you need to shine the torch, if you hear anything you want to put the torch on. Put the thumb on the end.
Yeah.
In case you need to shine the torch, if you hear anything you want to put the torch on. Put the thumb on the end.
Yeah.
In case you need to shine the torch, if you hear anything you want to put the torch on. Put the thumb on the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say we'll leave you with the torch as well. Then please make yourself known to Nicki. And play nice.
Good luck.
If anybody's there, Please show you.
So come on then mate, let's leave it. And what we'll actually do guys, we're just going to walk a little bit further down and see if we can't pick anything up ourselves. You got sweets there on the slide?
It's getting a bit, getting towards that time, isn't
He's
it, guys?
cranking out the energy bars here.
Hi, anybody there? Come on. You're gonna come out and play. And a lot of people don't believe in fairies, but I do. So you're going to come out. Come on. Gonna come out. Oh, Mom.
But yeah, so there you can just make out Nicki in the distance there. Extremely brave if you ask me, and I'm impressed with my sister tonight, because this is while we can see her on that camera, she won't actually be able to see us because it's so dark. And this is the whole point. We're not going to know if we've picked anything up till we watch this footage back. We're not going to know if we've picked anything up till we watch this footage back. We're not going to know if we've picked anything up till we watch this footage back. Do you hear a male voice? What's you feeling so far tonight then, mate?
I feel good. I feel good. I don't know whether it's because there's 3 of us tonight, as opposed to 2 of us. But yeah, after the last one we've done, obviously this won't go out in the sequence, but we were at Bidson Hill, our last investigation, and that one was absolutely petrifying. So yeah, I was a little bit iffy about coming back out, but now I'm here. No, I feel really good.
There's an energy, isn't it? In this bit, it's not a bad energy.
Come on, do you want the sweets? Then come get the sweets. Come on.
It's a bit of a strange one when you bring your sister out, who you're so protective over, to be honest, and then you leave her in the middle of nowhere by yourself.
Come on. Come out. If there's any spirits, can you please show yourself? Anybody want to show themselves?
and Adam, Calderstones Park. If there's anyone here with us, can you come and say hello? Did I hear you earlier on saying hello, and did you come through the spirit box? Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us the name of the person who we're with? She's by the tree. Can you see her? EVP session 2. My name's Chris, this is Adam.
Hello.
Can you come and say hello into this device in my hand? This is called a digital recorder. You can speak and we will hear your voice. Can you see there's a young lady by the tree? She's sitting in a chair. Can you tell us her name?
Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Come on.
My eyes are seeing someone else down there. I can see the light off the camera, but my eyes are also seeing someone stood in between Nicki and the camera.
Tell me, big man, why are we in Calderstones Park? Why have you come here? Why have you picked here of all places?
Calderstones Park, that very tree where we've left Nicki, was planted before the Battle of Hastings. So for those of you, sorry, just big birds just floating over.
Just saw that, yeah.
For those of you that know your history, 1066, William the Conqueror, Battle of Hastings, that tree that Nicki's by, the Allerton Oak, was planted before that. It's over 1,000 years old. So imagine the history that goes around that. And obviously this park has had Neolithic stones. The actual Calderstones used to be in this area, but they've been moved. They're actually on display now to save them being damaged. But there's energy around them. It's like they've been displaced. They're not where they should be. So there's an energy around them as well. So I keep seeing lights. But
I
yeah,
thought I saw a light up there before as well, like directly straight forward on the path. Like a torch. I don't know, it might have been Nicki putting a torch on.
He just flashed it,
Yeah.
But no, so yeah, Calderstone. I mean, even the manor house. We'll see the manor house a little bit later on in a follow-up episode. That's got ghosts attached to it. The whole area, like a lot of inner city parks, these are the places where, for the last 200 years, this is where the fresh air was. This is where the families went because there was nowhere else. So, yeah. So this is why there was so much energy in these places. All the way back up to the Nicki then. Let's see how she's got on, guys. She's done well.
Come on. Gonna come out from under the tree. Hey. Come on, I'm not here to harm you. Come out. Hello? Oh, I think I've just seen you. I've seen a light. Can you show yourself again? Can you show yourself?
Let's just
I don't know whether I've seen. Could be just me, whether I was wanting to. There was flashes in the bushes.
We thought it.
But it was like sort of bright lights.
go on, you're okay. So you were saying that, sorry Nick, you were saying about you thought you saw
I can't tell
lights.
whether it's, but I don't know whether it's from the road, but I'm sure I saw little tiny lights. But I don't know whether they were too bright.
They blue.
No, they weren't.
Wouldn't surprise me.
They were-
Well, I must say we're definitely in Chris's neck of the woods now, aren't we? So,
Hey, you're up your leg. Yeah, it was a perfect bit of time there when we were talking about lights. So how did you feel then?
Alright, I kept thinking I'd seen something, and I was like talking to them and trying to get them out, but
the thing is, though, twice we did say, I said at least once or twice, you definitely said that you thought there was lights up here and you couldn't tell whether what it was. So I thought you put the torch.
The bottom of the tree, well, sort of in the the very bottom. It's like, and you can't tell because obviously it's dark, so I can't tell what's there properly. But it was like really a bright light.
Have you used the torch at all?
No.
No, really?
No.
Oh, right. Well, that's quite
You
interesting.
haven't put that torch on yet?
No.
Once?
No.
I thought what I definitely saw up
Wow.
the path where you were sitting was a really bright torchlight and just passed it off as
That's
you.
what it was like in there.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
a little tiny torchlight.
See, that is interesting because, as Adam's just said then, we stood down that end and hopefully it's on Adam's camera. We saw, it looked like flashes, but it looked like, I thought you'd put the torch on around your feet. Because I
Tried to get it
also,
on, but it wouldn't go on.
I also commented that I thought I could see someone stood in between you and the camera, but we could zoom in on that camera. We could clearly see you, but there was no second person. But to my eyes, looking through there, and I'm looking up here now from where I was, there's no light.
No.
You know, when you're looking at, when you're in this position, this is where I could see somebody stood, and now I'm here. I was expecting to see the path leading right out in the trees there, and you can clearly see it doesn't. There's no light that would have been caused.
This was a tiny bright light. It was like in the middle. Sure, I seen it.
See, that is really interesting. Hopefully we've caught that on this camera, which was right
I hope
here.
this camera, I think I was pointing at me and you, so I wasn't pointing up the path and we went and zoomed up, but when we saw the light, I think I was focused on me and
Because I
you.
went to put the light on, the torch on, couldn't put it on, and then thought, oh, it must be, oh, it must be me, or it must be from the road, or, but it.
Well, what we'll do then, fresh off that, what we're going to do, let's see if we can capture anything else on the S box. So we'll put this back on. Yeah. If that was you that was here with Nicki, can you tell us your name? Jason again. Ooh. That was a bit growly. Ben. Wrong show. Can you tell us? Can you tell us the name of the person who sat in the chair next to us? Can you tell us any of our names? What's my name? Can you tell us where we are? Let's just say Calderstones. No, I didn't hear it. Again guys, we'll be able to listen back on this, but my ears are just hearing Calderstones.
It's for your puff. It's for your puff.
Are you connected to the oak tree? So do you want to ask a few hi, is there anybody who wants to come and talk to us? Just try and make it a little bit clearer. You want to try and come to this device? I thought I heard when you said, can you try and say, I thought I heard the word communicate. I know there are words there, but it's going to be the usual with the spirit box. It's when you listen back. So have you got any message for Nicki before we finish around here? Anything you'd like to say? that was very breathy. Thank you for trying to come through. We can hear you. So again, guys, what this does, the S-Box, it scans the frequencies, and unlike the SB7, which just has static, it allows more radio frequencies through, but it stays on the frequency when a voice comes through, and that's why we're getting more radio interference. But when we listen back, hopefully we'll be able to make out a lot more. And when you watch it, if you think you've heard anything we've missed, please leave it in the comments. Turn that off, and what we'll do, we'll just have a couple of minutes, because sometimes we find when we use these things and it puts so much energy, static energy, sometimes just standing and listening, or in Nicki's case sitting and listening, sometimes you can pick extra things up because you suddenly go from that static noise to nothing. So what we'll do, we'll try another EVP session. So if there's anybody here with us now, and you speak into this device in my hand, if you can use the energy of the device, the energy of us, you can move across and just say anything into it. Tell us your name. There's a lot of background noise with traffic at the moment, guys, but that will die down. How did you die? So I think what we'll do, guys, we'll actually call that a wrap on the Allerton Oak, and we'll be intrigued to see in the time when we've left Nicki by herself whether we've actually, picked anything up, because we've seen, hopefully we've caught the lights down that end, and we've caught the lights up here as well on this camera, and we can put the two together and put a bit of back into what Nicki's witnessed herself. So how do you feel, Nick? How do you think it's your first little paranormal investigation?
Enjoys it.
You've been very brave.
Definitely, it took us a while to get to lone vigils, so yeah.
Exactly. And
I'm not scared of fairies though, so maybe that's what it is.
Well, this is where I thought it's been perfect because of your lifelong obsession with fairies and pixies, and a genuine thing, not in a this kid needs to grow up obsession, and genuinely an interest in it. If you were to see a bedroom, which she is single by the way, guys, if you were to see a bedroom, you'd see it's very spiritual, it's very calming. So it's so you can see this was the perfect actual investigation to bring Nicki along to, someone who actually understands, so yeah. So I think what we'll do, we'll call it a night there, guys, and hopefully we've captured something and it'll all be there. You may see Nicki again, it depends if you watch it. So if you want to see Nicki again, leave us a comment and we'll get her back out with us. Hopefully we'll get her out somewhere more glamorous than this one. But it's at least the stars are above us now and the moon. So thank you very much, Nick, and well done.
You're welcome.
So what do you think then, Adam?
So let me just get you both in. So night one done. Okay, first episode wrapped. Yeah, good. It's interesting. Hopefully, as you say, those lights were caught, but it's just massive. I mean, we'd spend weeks here investigating this place. It's just so big, but this is just one very, very small part, and hopefully on your camera, Chris, that Nicki was using, we've caught something up. Just to finish off, what I will do is I'll just, while you're packing everything away, I'll do a walk around the tree, because it is obviously it's a little bit off into the muddy grass, isn't it? So
we couldn't walk off because it's been raining non-stop. We're actually lucky tonight. We've decided this is going to be filming night, and it's clear skies above us, so we've been very lucky. But obviously with Nicki being in a wheelchair, if we get her to the back of the tree, we're not getting her back to the front, and then my mum's going to kill me for putting muddy wheelchair in the back of the car as well. So I'm preserving myself here. I don't want to become an EVP. So no, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Nicki. We've been Haunted Scouse, and hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back very soon with episode number 2.
Well, as you can hear, even there's a rope there. I'm just going to put my torch on. So there is the oak. It's obviously fenced because it needs protecting. I really hope that woo or that hum was just caught then. It's protecting. I really hope that woo or that hum was just caught then. And again. And again. And again. Let's see what that was. Hello? Let's see if that right shot. Brilliant. Yeah. Ah. No, but I heard. I said to camp just as I got round to the corner, just as I walked up. It was. I don't know. I'm going to dismiss it as maybe an owl, but there was definitely a. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
We heard it twice.
Yeah, I heard it and I went, what was that? Walk round. Yeah.
I mean, I've turned my camera off, so thankfully yours is running. So it might be a little bonus at the end of the episode here, guys.
I got to the corner and then heard it, and then that's when I put my torch on, and then I thought, heard it again, and then walk around and thought, right, I'm just probably going to say that's an owl, but then I heard it like at least 3 times. So
yeah,
very interesting.
We definitely heard the same thing.
Yeah.